Well, hey guys, glad you could join me today, and I want to do a devotional here with you. I want to take a look at something Jesus had to say. Um, One of the things that God has driven home throughout, really throughout the whole Bible, is this idea of unity in our relationships. That when a relationship is healthy, that there is a coming together, that we deal with division in a healthy way, and that we don't let it fester. We don't get bitter. We don't end the relationship. We deal with it, and God gets glory from that. He's pretty clear that these relationships are vital. That's why when Jesus was asked, "What's the most important commandment?" He said, "The first is love the Lord your God with everything you got. The second," he said, "love other people like you love yourself." So this idea of loving others is a core part of what we believe as Christians. And I want to take a look at Matthew chapter 5. Uh, Jesus teaching in the Sermon on the Mount, and he's talking about some anger issues we got here. But he says in verse 23, "So if you're presenting a sacrifice at the altar in the temple, and you suddenly remember that someone has something against you, leave your sacrifice there at the altar. Go and be reconciled to that person. Then come and offer your sacrifice to God." Now, when I look at that, that makes more sense to me if it were the other way. That if I had something against somebody else, there's anger in my heart. If there's bitterness or whatever, I need to go deal with that before I can worship wholeheartedly to God. And I strongly suspect that's true, but that's a little more obvious. And so, what this is talking about is if somebody has something against us, we can't participate in our relationship with God fully unless we've gone and dealt with that. Now, I don't know about you, but when we have a problem with somebody, or more like when somebody has a problem with us, we can go to that person. We can try to deal with it. We can do what we can, apologize for any misdoing we did. We can go the whole 9 yards, but in the end, we can't make that person forgive us. It's up to them. And so we're left, in a sense, at the mercy of somebody else. Now, once we've done our part, we're done. We finished what we can do. And we don't need to hold ourselves emotionally captive to that person just because that person won't forgive us. Whether it was real or imagined, at that point doesn't matter. We've done what we can, and we got to let it go. But Jesus said it's important enough to where we got to stop what we're doing. We got to stop worshiping God and go deal with it. It's that big of a deal. Our relationship with Him, with others, affect our relationship with Him. The horizontal relationships we have affect the vertical relationship we have with Him. So, what I want to encourage you is take some time, however long it takes. It might be just a few minutes here and there. It might be a chunk of a day. I don't know. But just stop and think, okay, are there people who have things against me that I've wronged or they think I've wronged them? Well, go deal with it. That's what Jesus is telling us right here. So that is my encouragement for you guys. And I want to lay that challenge down at you and just pray that you would pick it up and deal with it in a way that honors God. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.